Hello.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to this webinar. Today, the webinar will focus on a virtual meeting with the director of the MIRM program, Professor Federica Seganti. This webinar is the last one after another 3 that we have organized recently to provide information to all the prospects and also admitted candidates. She is going to offer a brief overview about the contents and the features of the program. And of course, she will also be available to provide any answers to questions that you might have, and that we ask you kindly to write in the chat. So thank you very much, Professor Seganti. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Antonietta. As you know, Antonietta is the program manager of the Master in Insurance and Risk Management. I am the director, and I would like to send you my warmest welcome to this webinar that has the aim to introduce not only me, but the master program, the 26th master program in insurance and risk management that starts, as you can see in the slide, the 1st of October. Our master program has 2 important accreditations given by ASFOR, that is the Italian association between business school, and EFMD, that is the European Foundation for Management Development. Why the accreditation system is so important, not only for us, but for our students, for our stakeholders, because certify the qualities and the capability to be over the standard of the quality of the master program. In particular, EFMD and ASPORT verify the quality in terms of teaching capability, faculty, international faculty, and contents of the master program, but not only the teaching methodologies, the facilities given by the school, the staff, and not so is very important, in particular for the student, the placement, the capability to obtain a placement, a job, a career in line with the expectation of our students. And finally, is a way to evaluate the link between the school, the master program, with the business community. Going on and giving some information, very quick information about the program. As you know, we can offer you an hybrid formula. It means that, generally speaking, there are 2 types of students, the on campus and the online students, and we provide facilities and classroom that give you the opportunity to interact and to follow the lessons in this hybrid formula, in presence and of course online. And the attendance could be a full-time attendance. I mean, people that follow the master program, attend the master program in 1 year, starting from October, ending from the October of the next year, or part-time formal. That means more or less 1 year enough. This is important for people that would like to merge and to stay at the job, to continue the job activities, and at the same time to attend a master program. What else? The curriculum. I would like to give you some information about the curriculum. In particular, in the next slide, we can see, okay, before is the international ranking. The international ranking, okay, we talk about, of course, about accreditation. Accreditation is given by the EFND and ASCOR, and the international ranking is quite different because it doesn't evaluate the quality from an academic and business point of view, but is the ranking given through another institution that is Edu Universal, and is given through interviews and through some information that the ranking system collect from academicians, from students, alumni, and of course a business community, and give us which is the benchmark, or how our master program is positioned inside the worldwide activities in insurance teaching. In particular, our master program is third at the international level, and this means that we have a very high ranking. Going on, talking about curriculum. Curriculum is represented the contents of our master program in insurance and risk management. For this reason, apart of the fundamentals that is important to harmonize the knowledge of all the participants at the beginning of the master program. After that, we go deep in insurance business management. That is how to manage an insurance company from different point of view: HR, strategy, accounting, marketing, and so on. Insurance actuarial management, that is how manage the technical part of an insurance company. In particular, life insurance, non-life insurance, which kind of policies and of services could implement it inside an insurance company. Then we move into the risk management, and we consider risk management from different point of view. Of course, we start from the beginning, that is the enterprise risk manager. What is the risk manager? But then we go on talking about financial risk management. This is important not only for the insurance, for banking, but for all the company, manufacturing company, all the industries are involved in managing the financial risk. And then enterprise risk management, in particular in insurance, and as an elective course, we have enterprise risk management in banking. Finally, we have a specific area that is business innovation. Consider that our master program is designed thanks to the contribution of our steering committee. The steering committee is a board composed by MIRM staff, the dean of the school, and the HR managers coming from important companies such as Generali, Allianz, KPMG, and EY, that give us information, advice, suggestions, how to update every year the master program in line with the real business world and the real needs of the companies. And this is the new that we introduced some years ago, is the business innovation, because it's very important for this type of company, but in general for the business life to know and to be familiar with concepts like machine learning, business analytics, new product and service development, open innovation, digital marketing, big data management, crypto economy, and so on. Finally, very important, and that is not a course, but is a track during all the master program, is the leadership and accountability activity that is on individual basis and developed on an individual basis and through lessons and some other activities like group work and so on. Simulation and so in particular I skipped before, but the methodology, the teaching methodology applied in our master program is a mix between academic lessons, some testimonial coming from the real business life, giving you suggestion and how some model are applied in the companies, a lot of business case, simulations, paper, and so on. It's very, very interesting and very, very diversified. In particular, we organize some company visit and some some company visits and some study tour. Okay, what else? If we go back to sponsoring and partner companies, these are at the moment our sponsor and partner companies. As you can see, are very important companies, insurance companies, the most important consultancy company, brokers like Marsh, and that is the most important, but we have a lot of other companies that help us in developing the master program. Going on, placement opportunity. Placement opportunity is very important. Remember that placement means at the end of the master program. I mean, the October 2026 will start the placement activity. We, of course, thanks to our career service, we start before we start, generally speaking, in January, helping the students and participants to focalize which kind of job they would like, how to apply for some positions, simulation in terms of job interviews, and so on. But finally, our students find a job position mainly in insurance, but in consultancy, banks, and financial services too, and other companies, generally speaking, bigger companies where the risk management is very, very developed. Career, of course, we have done where we have tried to specify insurance, because insurance 60% is very, very high number, and we split this number in different type of career and job positions. In particular, more or less 35% as a position in the financial department, 20% as underwriter, more than 10% in actuarial activities, 10% controller, and other 10%, roughly 10% in compliance, and then 5% broker and 10% other function inside the company. That could be marketing, HR, strategic development, and so on. What else? We have some picture that give you the flavor of our company's network. It means there are some picture of during including some company visits. One-day company visits are around the Trieste, but in any case, we organize, generally speaking, two study tour, one in Milan, generally speaking, at the beginning of May and of April, and one other in London to visit, of course, the city of London, that is the main world market in insurance at the worldwide level. And City of London, of course, is a great opportunity to our students to visit some company, to understand some markets, and to have the opportunity to improve the network inside the insurance community. Okay, yeah, I stop here because I have more or less 10-15 minutes, and now it's time to verify if some people wrote something, has written something, Okay, Antonietta, could you verify if some, or Gisela?
Just 1 second, yeah. Okay, there is one question from Giorgio. What kind of support is available for students after graduation?
The support in terms,
yes, from the school, I mean, after the graduation in the following months, if the placement doesn't come at once.
When you finish the master program, from student, you become an alumni. That means that is a very important person for our school, because we are interested in follow you, not only in find the first or the new job position, but in offering you new position during your working life, and involve you in some activities like as a testimonial in our classroom, or to organize with us some company visits, to why not to help new students to clarify which could be the future job, which kind of choices is more important to do than the other. Is like a tutor for the new students, and a lot of our alumni stay in contact with us, offering internship for our student, job position, and so on. And the alumni community is very, very important, and we organize a lot of activities for alumni. That is not only at the beginning find the job in line with the expectation, that is very important for us, but in some other activities.
Okay, thank you. Another question from from Jennifer. She would like to gain more information about the role of guest speakers during the program. Thank you.
Okay, we have a lot of guest speakers coming from company, first of all, from our sponsor company, and for the shareholders company, because our business school is a consortium with a lot of shareholders, not only the university, but a lot of companies like Generali, Allianz, Il Caffè, Fincantieri, and some other Italian and international companies. And we organize on a weekly basis some conversation with important managers, CEO of important groups, on specific topics that involve the managerial competences of our guest speaker. Then we have some guest speakers that are part of the master program. I mean, when we organize the the course of non-life insurance. Of course, we have some academic teachers, academic professors that give you the fundamentals, the models. But then we have a lot of people coming from Generali, Allianz, that help you to understand how to put in practice these models and this theory, and are very, very important because you understand how the real business life works.
Okay, thank you. There is another question from Catalina. She would like to know how is the program structured in terms of semesters? And additionally, how are the exam sessions organized throughout the academic year?
Okay, semester is not a semester. We have a year. I mean, starting from October for the full-time students, starting from October and finish more or less at the end of May, beginning of June. And we have at the beginning the first part of the master program. I mean, until the end of this December. We organize all the courses that are called fundamentals, because it's important to give to all the participants the same knowledge, basic knowledge, and the same vocabulary and the same concept to go on and go deep in some matters. The second part, I mean, starting from January until March, is organized in the courses that are application, generally speaking, not accounting, but accounting, insurance, not generally speaking insurance, but a life and non-life application, and so on. The last part is very, very, we have a lot of testimonial, guest speakers, a lot of group working, and so on. So, I mean, we start and then we improve a little bit every day the comprehension and the application in the real world. About the exams. The exams are taken at the end of each course, generally speaking, after 10 days. Is very important the timing, because if the timing is not correct, our student do the exam, they are a little bit more tired, and so we have to balance the study activities and the new courses that they have to follow. And generally speaking, more or less 10 days, 2 weeks is the right time from the end of the course and the exam. Of course, for a student that need more help, we organize some tutoring that is, generally speaking, on an elective basis, because according to the background of each student, some student could need more support in some topics than the other, and so on. And another way to help our student is through the group, because the student helps each other during the studying and in preparation of the exam.
Okay, thank you. Another question. This is from Pedro. He would like to know something more about when do internship interviews start, after if after the class activities there is an internship
okay.
for everyone.
Is up to you, because we have different students with different needs. I mean, there are students that would like and need to start with the first job, more or less, and so we invited this student to start through an internship. And generally speaking, this internship could start from June, and sometimes at the beginning of September. It depends on the type of the agreement and the internship offered by the company. Some other students, they are still working, and so this is not a matter for they, and other have previous working experience, and they would like to find directly a job, and of course at the end of the master program. We support all the students in identifying the needs and identifying the type of job, the company, and so on. And generally speaking, the first interviews starts more or less in March, April. It depends on which for internship. For job position, of course, at the end of the master program.
Okay, thank you. Another question, how does the program integrate the current trends into the curriculum?
The current?
Trends, the trends.
Okay.
Trends
Sorry.
and practices.
Yeah. As I said before, we have a steering committee. This is a steering committee that is composed by HR from Generali, Allianz, KPMG, EY, and from our academic and our international faculty. Give us which are the trends in the market, which kind of competences and skills and knowledge are seeking by the company, and we calibrate and update the content of the master year by year, just to be in line with the needs of the markets.
Okay, thank you. There are no other questions.
Thank you so much. I hope to see all of you the 1st of October here in Trieste or online. And of course, have you a nice summer. Thank you so much. And stay in contact with us. We are always able to answer and to help you in what you need.
Thank you very much
Bye-bye.
to all of you. See you next time. Bye.